It's easier to learn it.
But
through stories.
that time, if your father gets me doing some wrong things,
Yeah.
punish me.
On my father's behalf.
Yeah, if
Sorry, on your father's behalf.
Your father, he find me playing with doing bad thing, he come and beat me. I cannot go home and report.
Yeah, you can't.
If I go and
They'll beat you
report them,
also.
he will call you again, the father.
Round
Come
two.
and beat. And cane you again. Yeah, cane you. That's what our habit, and we are most of in Naguru we are just using Kiswahili.
Yeah.
Now you see those Baganda we're calling that is because Baganda were few.
Very few.
We are the few.
There are many, but the problem they are used to talk Swahili, the language which we had our language which we speak.
Swahili. Eh? So last one.
Last week.
Now I just thought you reminded me. Eh? So I was saying,
Hello.
do you think that
Hello.
the East Coast Boxing Club has become like a family business?
Yeah.
No, it's community based.
Yeah, we are trying to help this community.
Absolutely.
It's like a community because now even most of the coaches, many boys benefit here. We are not just using a family. Even our family, they were asking, what are we? Say that no, we just helping because now we are about 21 family in all family.
Around here.
Our family.
Oh.
But those who are staying here in this house now, we are about 7 families. Also, some died, some are still alive. They are no longer staying alive. Some, but we are not taking like a family. Taking like it's a thing for the what? Community. Just helping the community.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have like a match, a boxing match that you've never forgotten?
Myself.
Yeah.
I can remember in Kenya.
Be your favorite or your worst boxing match?
I remember in 1984 we had a boxing match at Nairobi. We were boxing with the team. I was in poster and the team of my brother was, they call it Kenya Breweries. I was one of the best boxers at that time. I liked that match. If I remember, I like that match. Yeah.
What happened?
I was voted as the best jabber. Jabber is jab. Yeah, jabber was one of the best jabber. There's a coach from South Africa. He was seated there. He was a friend to my brother, but he was very close with my brother. That time he was in exile in Kenya with the same.
Yeah.
He came to me and told me I was counting a jab. You box jab 120 jabs. For 3 minutes, just jab. You're good in jab. I vote you one of the best jabber in Kenya.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let me wait for Kato. If you reach 65 years, you want to give it to them to now manage. Okay, so I understand why Farouk is.
They are the one who will come and control the thing.
Yeah.
But I'm teaching them a lot of things they have to do.
Okay. Is it? So you can continue.
Yeah. What I'm saying, I am trying my best to see that he can continue. If we step out when they know what to do.
Okay.
And also trying him to cooperate with the boys. Also to see. Then he brought that idea of starting a foundation because Sadri is one of his best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, he trains him and also give him ideas to run things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there some advice you can give, like boxers who are interested in boxing?
To what?
Any advice you can give to boxers or people who are interested in starting boxing?
Idea is just
some advice.
I can just tell them advice. I tell them everything has the end. only God doesn't have the end, because you can box for a few days, then you what? We won't go again. You have to think about tomorrow. Try your best to see that you are the best every time. Every time, try your best to see that you know that tomorrow you won't be. You will be a boxer, you be maybe a coach. Another thing also to be with the discipline. Discipline, one of the things helps, because without discipline I could not have many boys here, because I have many, about let me say roughly about 2,000 boxers who train here. Because of the discipline, and also trying my best to see that they have discipline also. I tell them, you tomorrow you'll be the coach. I'm training you now, but there's a time when you'll be there, my end, then you'll be running the thing. And also there's a time also you also stop, or you also retire. Somebody will take over. Now you have to have discipline, and if you're talking to somebody, you respect everybody. Don't say that I respect only that person who can beat me. No, respect everybody. Even if you have somebody whom you know you can knock him out, you respect him. He's a human being like you. That's a sports, because anytime you can stop. Yeah.
Okay. So before you're on phone, I'd asked him a question, like what is his favorite or his worst boxing match for himself? Right. So he told me about the one in Kenya where he was voted the best jabber because he had 120 jabs in 3 minutes. So do you have a memory or an experience of when like your favorite boxing moment or your worst boxing moment? But for you, not for anyone else.
The favorite what?
Like,
Box?
yeah, like a boxing match. Like your favorite or your worst.
Yeah, the first thing is that boxing is a tricky game. You have to be, when you're focusing on boxing, you have to think about you have to plan for how you're going to box, and it's not easy. And you just force yourself, and then you appear in the boxing ring, and you start automatically. Then you say now. From there you can plan, because but I think since I started boxing, I've never even think when I'm doing something else, which I'm so focused, like boxing. Boxing, I used to to do the basics. The basics of boxing is something which is not easy, and it is very easy. It's not so easy, and it's not.
That sounds like advice.
Yeah.
But I was asking. Maybe can you explain to me? No, I was asking, like, you've had many boxing matches where you have won and where you have lost, right? There must be one that you've never forgotten. Or every time you think about boxing, you kind of remember that match.
Commonwealth Games is best King's Cup.
Let's say there's someone you fought in the ring and you've never forgotten them. Like you enjoyed that match so much, or it was the worst match.
Like the World Championship, I boxed with a guy from America. He was called Pano Whitaker. He was a black guy. He's very short, and he was so tricky. He shaved his hairs and he put oil on his head.
Okay.
I never had a boxing. I never had that. That was in quarterfinals of the World Championship. I lost to him.
Why do you remember the lot of oil?
Because when I hit his head, my glove slides on top like that.
Okay.
And he was an awkward guy. He's short, and he was short. As he had a very shabby movement. As if he's going to fall. you want to prepare yourself like that.